What's up there, fellow YouTubers? This is Chris from the Msss Anomalies channel. Guys, I'm going to go back over this picture. My buddy Will over at What's Up in the Sky just did this. What's Up in the Sky 37, his channel. You can check it out. Did a great job on it, as always. And it was funny because Christian and I, Christian from over at the Olympus guy, him and I were going over this on Skype, these 5 pictures. And we found some phenomenal stuff in here. Now, I had this queued up and was kind of ready to do this anyway because I had already doctored up the picture, but, you know, you get craziness going on in your regular life and you just don't get to it right away. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. I hope everybody does this picture because there's tons to see. Plain and simple, tons to see. I see a lot of modern anomalies on here. I'm going to tell you what I think they look like. Of course, I relate to what I see here on Earth. And then there's things that are just bizarre. And you have no idea. So anyway, like I said, this is the picture here. Now, if you have seen Will's video, you'll know what I'm talking about. This is one of his latest ones. But anyway, you'll notice this one here. But anyway, so I'm looking at this thing, and he made a great point just pointing this out. I'm not going to do I'm not going to go over everything he's going over because he did a great job with his. But just these alone, I mean, you know, when you get like, let's do this. You can look at any of these, like up in here in the orange areas, you can see like there's squares. I don't know if you can see that very well because this may kind of be, this manipulation software, sometimes they do that. They kind of hide the actual details or fine lines. But you can see compression marks, things like that. I get that. That happens in a lot of pictures, especially when you zoom. It's either compression marks or just pixelation. What is this digitized marking out here? I mean, you can see something's round right there, but I mean, what is all of this? You don't see it in all of the picture. What's up with that? More blur and more finer, you know, pixelations. It's just all over this picture. Okay. This right here, he pointed this out here. Looks like all pixelated out or digitized out, but look at the way this thing has it. It kind of goes rounded, goes like inward, goes like here. And of course, we don't know what that is, but it comes around, goes around in the front, and has a slide-out area. Now, I don't know if there's something else has been, because it looks like it's like blurred here or something, but there's something, I don't know if they've taken this completely out, like the top part of this. I don't know. But to me, it just looks like if there was a roof on this thing, it'd look like a vehicle of some sort, but that's, you know, like I said, I don't know. But check this out, too. I found this kind of weird. He pointed this out, but I also noted another part of this. I noticed a part. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. And there's like a little tiny like roof or some kind of arch thing like protruding out of it. And there's something in the middle of that. I don't know what the heck that is, but again, more pixelation down here at the bottom. I mean, it's all over these little... I think this is nothing but just stuff strewn everywhere. Mechanical parts, you name it. Okay, this is the part I have here in question. Right here. The 2 things I want to point out. And what I think they are and why. This, to me, looks like a car in the rubble looking straight at the camera. I'm going to tell you why. If you look here, you can see a very corner. Looks like the top of the roof. Something on top of it hanging off the roof and hanging over the windshield. Not only can you see what looks like it's shiny here and here, but it looks like you can see the shadow of whatever this is laying over the top. Now, this kind of looks like this weird shovel kind of thing, but it's also connected all the way up here, guys. I mean, this is not a rock. These are not rocks. These have just been modified and, you know, just, yeah, they've been modified and just, yeah, they're just manipulated. I mean, there's no other way, simple way to put it. But like I said, you can see that what looks like right here, corner right here, goes across, comes down, and you see right here, if you look very closely, there's like they try to make it look squared out. It's not. It actually goes like this. And you can see the line coming in. And then it looks like it goes across. Now, I don't know if this is a car, guys, but it just looked like this just kind of struck me weird. It kind of looks like one. What reflects and has a shadow on it at the same time? Unless it's some kind of piece of steel and then something laying over it, or it's glass. And that's what it strikes me as. That's as simple as that. This, even if you don't believe that, what the hell is this on the left-hand side of it? Look at this, completely round. You could literally take them and go, guys, seriously. If you say this is Mars, and you say it is, if it is Mars, then what is this stuff doing on here? I think the inside whistleblowers guys are now looking upon us, our whistleblower gods here, and I'm thankful because, I mean, you're going to see there's something right here. It looks like an arch. And when I invert this, you're going to see what I'm talking about. Okay? I'm going to just jump into this a little bit, and you're going to see this too. Look at the finer details. You won't see it right away, but there's something right here. It looks like this weird kind of, almost like the little tiny arm you see in a compass. You see like it's got the point and then another point. See right there? It goes boom, 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 and back up, and it has something in the middle. But there's something that's been ghosted out and pixelated right here, and you're going to see something right here. Look at a square, right here, and it has 1 circle, 2 circle, and it goes off into these right here. It goes like 1, it's almost like an inlet or something like that, like an intake. 1, 2, and it goes into 1. Now, I don't know what that thing is. I couldn't, but I'm going to show you this a little bit better. All right. Now, let's just blur it up a little bit and back out just a hair. Now, this is what strike me as. Now, I don't really know that. I mean, it's the first thing I thought of because, you know, me, most people are probably saying, well, he's on cars a lot, so it wouldn't surprise me. It doesn't, guys, this could be a bread basket for all I care. I mean, really, it doesn't matter because what matters to me is what's shiny like that. I don't see it anywhere else in this picture that looks like it's glass. Now, that's the only reason why I come to that conclusion because, first of all, they blotched this out right here underneath. You can't tell what it is, but it looks like some kind of weird shaped vehicle. And, of course, there's a bunch of rubble and stuff like that over here on the side. It looks like it just, everything just kind of fell in on it. These, to me, are either vehicles or some kind of parts of structures. That's the best way I can put this. Let's get rid of some of this orange and reddish crap. Okay. Again, here, goes across, down, and you can start to see that line again a little bit. And look at this here. See the way this comes out? Goes down, goes down. There's clearly some kind of giant object here. Now, what this thing is, I don't know. Okay? All right. Now, let's do this. Blur it up just a hair, but get rid of some of the other crap. This is what's really, I don't know if you guys noticed this too, but you can see like there's a line coming out right here, going across, and then down. And another one down, like some kind of weird bracketing thing. So, I don't know if there's something from here on top of this, or this is entirely different mechanical parts that's made out to look like a car. I couldn't tell you, but that's the first thing that came to my mind. It looks like one sitting in the gravel. But to me, this alone is enough to call BS big time on NASA. This alone. Now, blur it. I'm going to sharpen this one up. Okay? Now you can see that line again now right here. And it looks like, let's say hypothetically, this wasn't some kind of vehicle or automobile. It looked like, you know, a light right here. And you're going to see where over here, it almost looks like that in a little bit. Now I'm going to sharpen up this a little bit. See, now you can just start to see this right here. Look at this. Now you can zoom in. You can start to see this a hair bit better. Squared off, round circle, and it goes back and joins into one. Kind of like a white pipe, a Y pipe on like an exhaust pipe on a car. I'm not saying that's what it is, but I'm just saying the way it goes into, like two go into flange into one. But you can see that weird diamond shape thing right here, okay? All right. We'll back out. And again, here's that weird looking shovel thing. I mean, it's got lines. And it looks like it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like dots going across. Looks like some kind of other bracketing going across. Or part of. I don't know what it is. Hell, I don't know. It's all pure speculation, to be honest with you. I mean, there's not much else you can say. Just these weird, I mean, come on. Straight lines. You know for a fact, look at this. Comes across over here on this thing again. It's just the way it comes down and down. So, come on. Okay. I sharpen this a little bit to try to bring out a little detail. You can see some straight lines in here. Comes down, goes across. And then this right here would kind of puzzle me. It kind of looks, look at the way this like goes around in the front. Comes over. Nice little radius in the corner. Comes back down here and then comes back down. But there's something clearly, something grayish or whitish right here. And it's all been fudged out, of course. And I wouldn't expect anything else. But now he pointed this out right here. That round circle with that dot in the middle. Guys, this is clearly machine parts. I mean, come on. This here on the left. I mean, on the right here, rather. I was just going to go back to this over here, but let's do this here on the right. Nice, smooth piece of steel with like what looks like some kind of loop thing, but it goes right in the back. You can see it goes around, and it's got a round ring kind of thing going on. Now, there's something right here. I mean, guys, just take a good look at the picture, man. It'll just... You won't know what to make of it. Let me just go back to right around here. How about this nice square circle and this hole in the ground? What do you think that is? But if you look at this carefully, again, look at the lines. You can see what looks like something right here. It stops right here. It's very faint, but it's in this crap of manipulation they put here. It goes to the corner, and it goes over to here. There's some kind of weird things right here. This is, see the way it is now? It's like, boom, goes out a little bit, comes over, comes down. It's like a different shape, but it's got like a weird hole in it. This is some kind of other object. It's clearly not rocks. And you'll see this a little bit better in a minute. Okay. Another thing I want to point out, too, is... Remember I was telling you guys how somehow they, like, layer their pictures. And for some reason, it looks like they actually put... Like, there's an object, and they'll put, like, the ground, like, right here. This is all crap to me. They're actually just like a blanket of garbage right over the actual anomalies. And this is a perfect example, because watch this when I shop it. See how, like, all of a sudden, why did this pop out too? Like whatever this is kind of popped out into the ground too. See it? Goes up like this here. But you can see like a slotted area, another slot, and it looks like this weird line going down, and some kind of, almost looks like some kind of a top of a weird vehicle or building. Right there's some kind of round thing. I don't know if you guys can see that, but see, right there. And it has something right in the middle of it. See that? Now watch this. Now, I'm just going to invert this, because even here, you're going to see something right here. Like, look at this weird thing right here. It goes up, nice sharp corner, goes across. And it looks like it's got something coming down from it. But it's what here that gets me, like, thinking, what is this, you know? So let's invert. Okay. Now I'm just going to brightness and contrast. Now, even if I leave it like that, it looks like this weird, funky helicopter. If that's, you know, that's just a term I'm going to use, because I don't know what this is. But look at the way it comes down. Goes right here, has this weird opening or just dock area on it. Goes like this. And it has this weird thing kind of going down. And that's what you're seeing right here. See it? But because you don't see that, this is all, I'm going to show you why I think this is inverted too. Because it looks like this funky helicopter kind of thing. And then it has this thing coming off. It goes over like this. It goes up, it bends up, and goes over to here. Here's the shadow to it. Now let's go back to the original picture. Why does it look white? You can clearly see it's still sticking out, but it's white. What shadow is white? Doesn't make any sense. But when you invert it, suddenly it looks more realistic to a certain degree, and you can see something there. Okay. Here's that other object, and it looks like it goes below this actual surface of Mars, or this ground area. It's not. Come on, man. I've seen this too many times, too. It just doesn't make any sense. But, and if you look at these fudge marks right here, I don't know, you can just see how everything's fudged out. There's something here, blurred out here, 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 and there's a couple more back, I believe. Right here, top left, and right here. And it just goes on and on and on, man. It's just this stuff all over this picture. Guys, you guys got to just get in this picture and analyze it. There's something else right here. I don't know what this is, but there's 1, 2. Now, this might be just nothing. It might be just artifacts of, you know, the picture itself. And I kind of get that, you know. But there's something back in here. You can see, like, it's got, like, this midsection to it. It's got this weird... And you guys can do this. Like I'm going to just back out. And you can use your magnifier if you guys are still using these. And just check it out. Just stop it anywhere you want. But this is what gets me. If you see anything like this here, if you see these straight lines, there's another one here, there's one right here, and there's one right here. When you see these, look at this. Black, 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 or it's like just something hidden right there. You can almost guarantee there's some kind of vehicle or something like that. It's just, and the reason why I say that is I come to this conclusion because I've seen this too often where this looks like there's one thing after another, and the only thing I can think of is a roadway, and what's in a roadway? So I'm just putting two and two together. Now, whether I'm accurate, I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't. Again, anybody does these kind of videos is just pure speculation because we don't know. There's no way I can bring you to the thing and say, hey, see, I told you I was telling you the truth. There's no way of telling you that. But all I can tell you is what I think it is, and then let you guys analyze the picture yourselves. Now, when you look at this right here, look how it looks like it's got this weird window-shaped kind of thing in it. See that? Kind of goes down. It's got this, like, whatever this flat top is, go like this. Look at how perfect that is. Go down. There's another piece right there. I mean, come on. Look at this. Now, when you go to the normal picture, see how, like, it's like there, but it's blurred out. See that? Man, it's amazing what they do to these pictures, man. It really simply is. It just, when you start and really look at this, something round, almost round, gray thing sitting right there. Let's see what that looks like without inverted. It's still there. It's right there. But you can see it like it's highlighted, like a white like around it. That's what tells me a lot of this stuff is inverted. But, and you're seeing all of it. You can actually see, like I said, this line right here, and then it goes across. Okay. Me, personally, I'm telling you guys right now, look at this. This is that thing I told you, that round disc, or whatever that is. And you can see what it looks like, these round circles, and it goes off, and goes into this right here. This, to me, right off the bat, is just says, hey, guys, come on. Look at that. You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding. That alone tells you there's something mechanical here on Mars. That alone. I'm just seeing, like I said, this appears to be a car to me. Some kind of, I mean, what rock does that? Like I said, it has a shadow on it and has what looks like reflective glass to boot. I mean, come on. See that? I'm going to just put regular, even just a regular picture, and it looks like you can see that overhang and then this right here. So you guys tell me what you think this stuff is. Me personally, you can clearly see there's machine parts. There's building structures of something, or some kind of vehicles. When I invert this, watch this. Look how there's some symmetrical stuff here going on with this front of this, whatever this is. Because we don't even know if it's a car. I'm just saying it could have been meant to look like one. I don't know. Or it's just the way my interpretation is of it. But right here, and they blurred it out right there. See it? It would be almost absolutely perfect. Almost perfect right here. And it goes around. That could be the bumper. And then you're just seeing, like, you know, maybe the, what do you call it? The actual shadowing and the way they manipulate it. I don't know. But you can see how they clearly try to make it look like a corner here. But it's not. So, and like I said, when I seen these corners and stuff like that to it, I just couldn't help but to go, what is going on here? I mean, I don't know. Is it mechanical parts, you know, dressed up to look like something similar to a vehicle? I don't know. I don't know if we can agree on that, what it is, or that, but come on, we can all agree that this stuff is 100% not a rock. I think we can all agree on that. Rocks don't look like this, guys. I'm sorry, they just don't. You know, there's just some crazy things in these pictures. I mean, just look at them. I mean, everywhere you look on these pictures is just crazy. But anyway, guys, give me your take on it. Let me know what you think. Especially these two right here. I mean, you guys can look all over. There's tons of stuff to see here, guys. Like I said, just this alone. Right there. This alone. What rock? I mean, if nothing else was in this picture but this, what rock does that? What does that? I'm sorry, guys. That's not a rock. And nothing does that like that. It looks like wires or something hang out of something. I don't know. But like I said, with frame parts, no. Sorry. Like I said, you guys can believe whatever you like as far as, you know, what you interpret what these things are, and I'm okay with that. You know that. But when it comes to, you know, I'll just back out. I'm going to actually jump right in so you guys, because I know a lot of you guys, like I said, you guys are using these tablets and these smaller phones and stuff like that. But like I said, I'm focused more in this area right here, like between this. All right, normal picture, blurred. And like I said, you can see these things a little bit brighter and things underneath these rocks, or these things rather, underneath. This has all been blurred right here, right here. Who knows? Okay. I said, it's just these weird shapes. Okay. Anyway, guys, give me your take on it. I'd be curious what you guys say. I'm always appreciative, you know, as what you guys bring to me, you know, as far as like what you think it is. Am I way off base here? Are these not mechanical parts at all? Are these, you know, are these some kind of just funky rocks and I'm just seeing them weird? Let me know. But there's just too many things in here to just scream out intelligently made. Now, like I said, the base question would be, is this truly Mars? Because this alone, just part alone. Forget about anything else. And this, to me personally, this is both. But even if it was just this, come on. Like I said, it screams intelligently made. But anyway, guys, just want to do try not to make it too long if I can help it. That doesn't always help, you know, go that way. Because I want to try to show you guys everything there is to show in these pictures. I'm not just looking at one rock. So anyway, guys, always a pleasure showing this stuff to you guys. I got some more crazy ones coming up, so just stay tuned. If you're not a you know, if you're just a viewer and you're not a subscriber, just subscribe, you know. Check out Will's video. Like I said, he just did the same picture. It was on Solve 550, and you guys will get the link as always. Just look in the bottom of the description. And like I said, we're going to have some more crazy things. We're going to be like all over these pictures, man, like a bad rash. So stay tuned, and I will see you guys next pick.